I genuinely really have been enjoying the Omni Tool. I think it's a really great feature that they added and grounded to. I like that we got a little bit more inventory space, and I just think it's more convenient. Now, I know some of you guys aren't the biggest fan. I feel like the fandom is kind of cut in two. Some people really like it, some people really hate it. But let me know your thoughts in the comments, guys. What are your thoughts on the Omni Tool, guys? And today we're going to be pretty much going through a guide on how to get your Omni Tool leveled up to the current status that it is right now. I think you can only get up to level 2 on almost anything except your wrench. Your wrench is still level 1, I believe. But I know some people have been struggling to find certain items and stuff to upgrade it, and you definitely need your items upgraded in order to get a lot of the different materials you need to really progress in the story, and a lot of the armor sets if you really want to explore like the ice cream truck and other areas as well, guys. So we're gonna do this little guide video on the Omni Tool. Hope you guys enjoy this. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I got tons of more guides coming your way, guys. We're breaking it all down as we're progressing through the story little by little. So hope you guys are ready, and let's get into this guide. So getting your level 1 Omni Axe, it's pretty much like default. You get it when you first pick up your axe in the very beginning. I mean, it's what you get to cut grass and everything. So level 1 Omni Axe, pretty straightforward, pretty easy. You pretty much pick it up at the start. So like, there's really not much to that one, you know what I mean? Your Omni Axe level 1, you get it starting off. Now, Omni Axe level 2, you are going to need 2 roach chunks and berry leather. Now, that can be a little bit difficult to find. I know some people have been struggling to find berry leather. So if you go to berry chunks, this is pretty much where you guys can get berry chunks. Now, you can find berry chunks up here on the picnic table area, right? Bam, right there. This is pretty much where you get the blueberry chunks, and it's not popping up because we already pretty much got them all, but there's also this area back here for you guys to get berry chunks. Now I'm gonna show you guys some videos of it so you guys know I'm telling the truth. If you're still early on in game, there's gonna be some orc bees here, and then of course there's gonna be ladybug, orc controlled ladybugs up here as well. But that's where you get your berry chunks, and of course roaches. Now we gotta look for roaches, right? You need to get some roach chunks. Roaches, I think it'd be easier to fight the small roaches because those are gonna be a little bit easier to kind of kill, unless you guys are that good and you guys can take on the bigger roaches. But you can find roaches pretty much anywhere here around the picnic table. They're mainly roaming around like food areas, like down here as well. I've seen some roaches up here in this area. If you guys go to the if you guys haven't gone to this spot yet or haven't covered it, the toxic anthill, there's roaches in there, as well as a roach queen that gets you those roach chunks for you guys to get it, right? But if you guys want to kill some of the little baby ones, there's baby ones over here. There's a bunch of baby ones over here in this area as well, kind of close to where I'm at. You can find baby roaches practically almost anywhere on this side of the map, especially over here by the fire pit as well. There's a bunch over by the fire pit, by the candies, underneath the picnic tables. This is where you can find a lot of those roach chunks, and that's what you need pretty much to upgrade to your Omni Axe level 2. Now your Omni Hammer level 1, pretty straightforward, pretty easy. You only need 2 pebbles and 1 sap. That's level 1 hammer. That one's not too difficult to get. For the hammer, you can literally get that all in the very starting area in front of the first research station, which is right up over here, guys. Literally, you can get it off of all the stuff around this area here. Pretty easy, pretty straightforward. Now, Omni Hammer level 2, you need 1 ladybug head and 2 lingonberry leather. Now, ladybug heads, the RNG is a little whack. I'm not gonna lie. It might take you a little bit to get a ladybug head, but ladybugs typically are spawn in this early area here as well. This early area around here. So getting a ladybug head is just gonna be a matter of just killing the ladybugs. Honestly, like that's literally all it's gonna go down to, is just killing enough ladybugs until you get a ladybug head. Because again, it can be a little tough to get. As you can see, there's more. There's a ladybugs that spawn around this area as well here. So ladybug parts too. So ladybugs, but I know that they typically do spawn in the early start point area as well. So again, ladybug head is just all about RNG and hoping you get one. Now the lingonberries. I have a video on the lingonberries as well, guys. Lingonberries are pretty much going to be this whole hedge area over here, right? If we go to resource finder, we go lingonberry chunks. They're all going to be, there's nothing else anywhere. There's a lingonberry chunk right here, but they're practically going to be all throughout this area right here. And here's a video to show you guys what I'm talking about. This is full of lingonberry chunks. This is the only really spot for you guys to really get all those lingonberries, for you to get your level 2 hammer, which you're definitely gonna need as you progress through everything to get a lot of the chunks, the candies, and if you want to upgrade your weapons and armor sets as well with the quartzite and the marble. So this whole area here is practically where you get that. Now your shovel, pretty easy. Grass seeds. Now this was a big thing. Grass seeds was a big thing. Nobody could find grass seeds. Honestly, it took me a bit to find grass seeds, but luckily here you can see, you see these grass stems with the little things on top. That's what you're looking for. If you make your way over here, you're gonna see that this is grass, right? And this is grass flower. So this is what you're looking for. Once you cut the grass flower one, this thing falls down. There you go. Here is your grass seed. Honestly, it took a bit. Honestly, I really don't look up when I'm playing grounded, not all the time. But if you look up, all you gotta do is just find these right here and you're good to go. Now, tier 2 might be a little difficult because you need northern scorpion stingers and 2 pine needles. Now you're gonna need to, in order to even get the pine needles, you're going to need a level 2 axe. So that's why it's level 2 axe should, you guys should get that as quickly as possible, and your hammer, because you need the level 2 axe to get the pine needles. Now pine needles, right? These you can practically get on top of the picnic table. There is a bunch laying around throughout the picnic table. Pretty easy. You'll see them right here on top. There's pine needles over here. I know we found a bunch of pine needle chunks over here, but it's mostly, of course, by the pine hill where you will find the majority of your pine needles. All around this area, there's going to be stacks that you guys can go in and get. And that's how you get your level 2 shovel. Now the wrench, we only got up until level 1 wrench, so all you need is just red ant parts and 2 clay, and that's it. So like, wrench is not too difficult to get. And I hope this helps, guys, because like I said, it's good to have these very early on, because me and my buddy Void, we're not even done with the story yet, but we're able to get all of our Omni Tools leveled up, so we can get all of our items that we need to continue to level up the base. You see, we're barely getting our getting the fortified stuff, and as we progress through, we're trying to get everything that we can, and that's pretty much the Omni Tool level, how to level everything up, where to find everything. Hopefully this was helpful for you guys, because I know a lot of people were struggling to find a lot of these things. It took us a little bit too to kind of get it, but we're slowly making our way through everything, everybody. So hopefully this video was helpful, and I will see you all in the next guide.